Hi everybody, it is Sven from the Average Tabletop Gamers, and in this video I'm going to be looking at these sci-fi walkways from Tier Terrain. Okay, so in the video immediately before this I looked at the sci-fi apartment buildings from Tier Terrain, and they sent them to me along with these sci-fi walkways, part of the sci-fi range that they do. So I already talked about a bit of price of them, but I'll go on about that again as we get into this video. And I felt that these are such a good product that they need pulled out on their own. So here it is, their own video. So as I said in the previous video, this set here, MDF laser cut walkways for use in your sci-fi style games or any kind of industrial style game. So this pack retails on the Tier Terrain website for £25, and I think for your £25 you're getting an awful lot of terrain. So some of the other MDF manufacturers out there, the other terrain companies specialising in the MDF terrain, you probably get about half this terrain, half these walkways for the same price. And what I really liked about these was how simple they were to construct. So if we just take a look at one of these main pieces here, we've got two upright pylons which just slot into a kind of a steady H-shaped foot, and we've got a couple of strengtheners on there that holds it all rigid, and then the top pieces are just glued down at that platform, and we've got the safety rails. Oh, and there was a little tab that fit inside there as well, which is used for lining them up. And what I like about them is the fact that they've got the circular end piece design, and that means that essentially when we come to link these up, these fit, and then obviously we can pick the angle that we want for our steps leading to our walkways, or walkway to walkway connections. And just that little detail there is absolutely spot on. I love that, the fact that with others, so for example, the sci-fi walkways that TT Combat do, a lot of their links are done by connecting pegs or putting walkways across from platform to platform. That little engineering trick there of having that rounded thing just makes the whole thing flow from one to the other without any real joins in thing. Now of course if you're building like a static board you could easily glue those pieces, but I think that there is actually quite a nice touch to have that. It comes with two sets of these stair pieces, the risers, which are really nice, and those steps are wide enough for a 32mm or a 28mm base to go up, and to get a few on there at a time, which again is really good from a gameplay point of view. And again, the gantries, the walkway sections are wide enough to put a number of models on there. In fact, okay, I'll just grab a Terminator model here, and you can see that it scales up really well. And the same thing with the steps. So the Terminator model will scale up really nicely and stand nice on those steps. So you can see how they're going to work in 28mm and 32mm games, such as your Kill Team, your 40k, Star Wars Legion would be a gun for this one, or some of my favourite things like 7TV. I can imagine this being perfect as part of an evil villain's lair. So if you're a fan of 7TV, especially the inch-high Sci-Fi, this kind of product is going to be perfect for you to build your submarine base or your rocket base inside your volcano. As I say, this entire set here took me probably about an hour to put together, and most of that was basically just sitting, popping the little squares out here, which is quite therapeutic when you're watching the telly. My missus probably didn't think so, but I say it took me about an hour to put together, and again, I wasn't really smashing them out. I was watching the telly. I was just relaxing while I was doing that. So I could probably put these together in half an hour if I was really setting my mind to it. They're going to be really easy to paint as well, I think. I can, but they can give me the scope to either just do a basic kind of a black base coat and then a grey or a silver or like metallic kind of look to make it look industrial, or I could give it some colour and make it look like some fancy decking on board a nice spaceship or whatever. I'm probably going to go with a generic kind of sci-fi stroke industrial theme because that's going to fit with the games that I play most often. But as I say, in terms of bang for your buck, in terms of walkways, you're getting, I've not actually measured it, but you're probably getting about 3 to 4 foot of walkway usable in the game at multiple different angles as well, as I said, for your £25. And so easy buying 2 sets of these would give you loads of scope to carry on playing. So what I would like to see maybe in the future would be, you know, things to make these double height if we got some extra risers in there. But I say I know that obviously Tier Terrain, and I'm just going to flash that card again here, Tier Terrain and their logo. Thank you very much for sending me this stuff. But I know that they're obviously expanding their range all the time, especially in the sci-fi and the stuff that's going to go with Star Wars Legion. They're getting a big thumbs up from me in terms of these products. And I'll just grab one of the other buildings. So this is one of the buildings that you would have seen in the previous videos, just to show you how kind of these walkways scale up alongside the other buildings. So they're actually a nice height. So if you wanted to build up, you know, some scenery, some walkways that go along there, you're going to get the same kind of levels from building top to the height there, so you can easily build up some scenery incorporating several of the Tier Terrain building pieces that would work well in your games. So from me, in terms of loving this product, I think, yeah, big thumbs up. I've already said I absolutely love this. I love what Tier Terrain are doing already with the few products that I've had my hands on of theirs, and I look forward to seeing some more of their stuff, especially the crashed raider that they do for Star Wars Legion, which is an entire game board worth of terrain done in laser cut MDF. If you haven't seen that yet, go and check out their website. Look at that downed raider. It is an amazing piece of kit, and I would love to see that in person. I'd love to see that on a lovely done desert board with a game of Legion played around that. That would be amazing. In terms of these, I'm going to get on and get these painted. As I say, I'm probably going to do them in a generic sci-fi stroke industrial theme so that I can use them for most of the games that I play. All the pictures, everything I do when we're painting them, I'll put it up on social media. So you'll see that on our Facebook page, our Instagram, our Twitter, all which should be scrolling along the bottom of the screen around about here now. So you should be able to see those. Go give us a like, share, subscribe, retweet, tell your granny, tell your uncle, tell everybody you know about our social media. Make sure they're all getting in on that. And obviously, if you're watching this video, if you're not subscribing already, give us a like, share, subscribe. Make sure you hit the little notify bell so that you're kept up to date with any content from us here at The Average Tabletop Gamers. And we will keep updating you with videos showing you what you need to put on your table. As I say, all the links for Tier Terrain I'll put in the comments section, on the description section below. So if you want to go and check out where you can get your hands on your own set of these, I'll put those links below. And obviously, if you're giving any feedback to Tier Terrain, let them know who sent you. Let them know that you've seen our video and you liked our video of their content, of their product. And obviously, you know, just completes that circle for us. Okay. So from me now, Sven, that's me signing out for The Average Tabletop Gamers on behalf of us and to say Tier Terrain, the fabulous products that we can see here. Go give them a look. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon. Ta-ra!